5 is you got to have the right equipment. This is how before going in. So we kind of did it in a different order, but that's okay. The equipment's really necessary. You don't want to have things that aren't professional, so you only want professional things. I recommend going to the dollar store to get them. That's where we got ours. So what do you have going on here? What are these things?
First off, I'm going to tell you about the floaties.
Floaties. Okay, go ahead.
The brighter the color, the best, because then people can see you. Even when you're swimming at night in the ocean, which you shouldn't do because there's sharks and they feed at the time.
If you're in the shark's house, they're going to be eating you up, right?
Yeah. Like if a chicken came in my house, I'd eat it up.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Because it's my house.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't go in the shark's house, people.
Don't go in the shark's house, people.
Not at night.
Not at night. No. So you put them up. You want them right where your bicep, tricep area, you know?
Okay.
It needs to hug it.
Okay.
Pretty tight. I recommend the child version because otherwise it's just too much floaty device.
Yeah.
You feel like your armpits resting on a cushion.
Yeah, that's not
ideal.
No one wants that.
No. And then when you go, you have plenty of room.
There you go.
Okay.
All right. So how do these work? They just keep you afloat?
They keep me afloat. I'm going to jump in at the end.
Okay.
You're going to see I'll be
all the flotation devices that work.
Yeah,
okay. All right. Great. What are those?
The cap.
Ah, the cap.
The granny cap.
Seems to have come off in your...
It did come off during my thing. I apologize for hitting you. So, you want to make sure, especially with long hair, you got to get it all in there.
Yeah.
You know, I like to get half of the ear covered because, you know, little cuties, they
like
when you swim.
Yeah.
They gills.
They help you.
Gills. Next, goggles. Remember, child ones are the best. They're very tight, they hurt the face, and they break your nose.
There's no winning in the Olympics without pain. So this is where the pain comes in, right?
No
pain, no gain. Hashtag be sporty. Look at her. Look at the struggle of putting those on. The struggle is real there.
And then it kind of...
Great. And is that a snorkel I see?
This is a snorkel.
Now, now in the Olympics, how did you use the snorkel?
Well, it's easy. See, I'm so good that I only use one hand for swimming, and I hold the snorkel in place. Normal professionals would use this little kebab thing, and it would hook up.
But you're no normal professional.
I go above and beyond.
Absolutely.
So like that. And then you just... Oh, it sounds weird. You just breathe.
Okay.
There's sand in here from Florida.
Oh, Florida. That adds some extra protein or something. There's your last...
Last one is the noodle. The best way to perform the noodle art is to hike it, and then when you jump in, I'm just going to float.
Okay.
You won't see me sink at all.
This is for those of you that maybe aren't Olympic bound, but just want to enjoy some time in the pool. This is a great thing for you. Go ahead. Wow, you're floating so well.
I'm floating.
On a scale of 1 to the Titanic, how well are you floating? Trick question.
I beat the Titanic.
All right, my turn.
Okay.
Jody, please explain to us your gear that you use before going in the pool.
Yeah, I've got my shower cap. As you can see, it stayed on the whole time, and my hair looks fabulous. Ready for pictures? I mean, this is all the rage in France right now.
And it's dry.
Yeah, it's so dry.
It's not even wet.
Yeah, no, it's
waterproof.
Amazing. So I'm also going to demonstrate the proper use of flotation devices. So
Very good.
I've got two things with me. I've got this duck, like I said, going with my animal theme.
Yes.
Like I said, get the child size because this is actually the correct way that people should use them.
Oh,
here.
yeah. Oh.
It's a common misconception that you need to wear it up here, but your legs are the part that don't float because your upper body's got air in it from your lungs.
Yeah.
So your legs need the extra help. Your upper body does not.
Oh, that is brilliant.
Yeah,
I was just going to ask Jody. Oh.
Yeah. This is the technique I like to use. It's very similar to yours, but I have some extra stability with the pool noodle.
Yes.
Okay.
Here we go.
This is how it works.
She's going to pop up.
See?
Oh, wow. She's practically standing up.
Look at that.
There you go.
And so there you have it.
Beautiful. Thank you, Jody.
There you have it. Shugel method with water sports like swimming and diving.
Yes.
So you've learned you've done your research with step 1. You've looked the part like we do. Step 2. Step 3. You know how to swim thanks to Rosie Shoemaker, swimming gold medalist in '94. You know how to dive thanks to me.
Number 4. Thank you, Jody.
Another gold medalist in '94. It was a good year. That's where we met actually. It's '94.
94. Yeah, never failed us.
Yeah. So join us next time. Why don't you take that? Next time, what are we going to be doing?
Next time, we will be, stay tuned, we're learning the art of tennis.
Tennis.
Yes, yes, yeah. And if you have any questions, comment below, like where my finger is pointing, below the video.
This way.
Yeah, where it says write a comment. Write down some questions you may have for us about
if there's
tennis.
something that never really made sense to you, then that's, I mean,
We'll
that's
clear
the
it up
perfect
for
time
you.
to ask. I mean, we are tennis experts.
We are.
as well.
I mean, Shugel, we're every expert, really.
every expert of every sport.
Or if you have a sport, a different sport you want us to do sometime, just comment below.
We take requests.
Yeah, we take requests.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out. Speaking of requests, this is a shout out to Kyle Barshinger who requested that we do diving. So this one is for you, the diving part. So,
Thank you, Kyle.
Thank you, Kyle. Also, shout out to Eric Loring who gave us the link to the Steve Martin video for the study of the technique of the cannonball, which is very, very helpful. So thank you, both of you two.
Thank you, Eric.
Thank you, Eric. Thank you, Kyle. So stay tuned for next week and be sporty.
Be sporty and just keep swimming.
Just keep swimming.